I was so sure he was cheating. I don't mean I had a passing thought or a moment of doubt. I mean I was convinced, down to my bones. Every late text, every short reply, every time he turned his phone face down on the table, it felt like neon signs pointing at the truth I didn't want to admit. He was cheating. He had to be. I told myself it was instinct, that gut feeling women are supposed to have. But in hindsight, it was something else entirely. And what I did because of it, that's the part I can't take back. That's the part that destroyed us. My name's Brielle. I'm 31. And this is the story of how I ruined the best thing in my life because I couldn't trust someone who had never given me a single reason not to. Aaron and I met at a board game night my coworker hosted. I almost didn't go. I had a bad day at work, and I remember standing in front of my closet thinking I'd just cancel and crawl into bed. But something nudged me. A tiny voice that said, "Go." So I went. And there he was. Not the loudest guy in the room, not the one making jokes or commanding attention. But he had a quiet gravity about him. He was listening when other people talked, smiling genuinely. I noticed that. And when we ended up sitting next to each other during the game, we started talking about books, of all things, childhood ones. His was Holes. Mine was Ella Enchanted. We talked until the host kicked everyone out. Our relationship moved slow and steady. No wild drama, no on and off cycles. Just consistent effort, affection, and respect. He was thoughtful in ways I hadn't experienced before. Little notes in my lunchbox, remembering my mom's birthday before I did, making playlists for road trips we hadn't even planned yet. He was safe. Not in a boring way, in a reliable, solid way. And after 2 years, we got married. Simple ceremony, nothing extravagant. Just the people we loved and vows we meant. For a while, everything was good. More than good. We were happy. Until about 9 months ago when things shifted. Not dramatically, but enough. Aaron started staying late at work. He got pulled into a big project and said it was a temporary grind. But he started coming home drained. We'd eat together, talk less. He'd be quiet. Sometimes he'd fall asleep on the couch halfway through a movie. I told myself to be patient. Everyone has seasons like that. But then it became something I felt. A distance. He was still kind, still doing dishes and offering me the last slice of pizza. But the emotional closeness, that undercurrent of intimacy, felt thinner, like a thread that might snap. Then, one night, I saw a message pop up on his phone while he was showering. A text from T. It just said, "Looking forward to tomorrow." I froze. It felt like being hit with a wave of cold water. Who was T? Why the emoji? What was happening tomorrow? I didn't open the message. I couldn't. But my brain filled in the blanks for me. And once that seed was planted, I couldn't unsee the signs. I started noticing everything. How he guarded his phone. How he smiled when reading something, then quickly set it down. How he started working on weekends. I brought it up, gently at first. "You've been distant lately," I said one night. "I'm just tired, Bree," he replied. "The project's insane. It'll calm down in a few weeks." "But you're on your phone more." He looked at me confused. "I'm texting Tiana about Grandma's birthday." Tiana, his cousin. I didn't ask to see the messages. I didn't want to look insecure. But the name was so close to T. Still, I couldn't shake it. That's when I talked to Cammy. Cammy's my best friend, loyal to a fault. The type who always says, "If you think something's up, it probably is." I told her everything, the message, the changes in behavior. She didn't hesitate. "You need to test him. Set a trap. Get the truth." I resisted. At first, I told myself it was beneath me, that I should trust him. But that damn message kept replaying in my head. So I did it. I made a fake Instagram account. I used a stock photo of a fitness model and posted a bunch of filler content to make it look real. followed some local pages, posted a few gym selfies. Then I followed Aaron. He followed back within a day. My heart dropped. I told myself it didn't mean anything, that he might have thought he knew the account, or just followed out of habit. So I messaged him. Hey, saw your profile from a tagged post. You're cute. He didn't reply that day, or the next, but on day 3, he responded, Hey, thanks, but I'm married. That should have ended it. That should have reassured me, but somehow, it didn't. It felt too perfect, like a scripted answer. So I pushed further. I kept flirting, made the messages bolder. He never replied again, left me on red. But I didn't stop spiraling. Cammy upped the ante. Let's message him from a number he doesn't know, she said. Pretend to be someone from work. So we did. I got a burner SIM card, set the contact name as Tasha, sent a text. Hey, this is Tasha, the temp from the elevator the other day. Hope you don't mind me messaging you here. He didn't reply for 2 days. Then finally, I think you have the wrong number. Good luck, though. He was polite, dismissive, respectful, but I still wasn't satisfied. I told myself he was playing innocent, covering his tracks. I was so deep in suspicion that I couldn't see reason anymore. So I confronted him. I chose a Saturday morning, calm, coffee in hand, my heart thudding in my chest. Who's T? I asked, trying to sound casual. He raised an eyebrow. T? I told him what I saw. The message, the emoji, the timing. He pulled out his phone, scrolled, and handed it to me. This? He asked. The message was from Tiana, his cousin. She wrote, looking forward to tomorrow, bringing the cake for Grandma's birthday. I felt the color drain from my face. Oh my God, I whispered. He looked at me like I'd slapped him. You thought I was cheating? He said quietly. I tried to explain about the distance, the phone, my fears. He listened. Quiet. Too quiet. Then I admitted everything. The fake Instagram, the fake texts, that Cammy was involved. He sat back, pressed his hands to his face, exhaled slow. Brielle, what the hell? I was scared. I whispered. I thought I was losing you. He looked at me, not with anger, but with heartbreak. A raw, quiet devastation. You didn't talk to me. You tested me. I didn't know how to bring it up. You brought it up by setting traps, he said. You didn't trust me, even when I gave you no reason not to. He moved out 2 days later. No yelling, no big fight. Just a bag packed and a long, quiet goodbye. I need space, he said. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I tried texting, calling, sent him a long email full of apologies. He replied once. I need to protect my peace. Please respect that. And that was it. It's been 6 weeks. I haven't seen him since. The apartment feels empty. I keep hearing his laugh in places he isn't. I sleep on one side of the bed and wake up reaching for someone who's not coming back. I talked to Cammy, told her I regret everything. She tried to comfort me, but I could see it in her face. Even she thought I went too far. And maybe I did. Because when I finally looked at myself, really looked, I realized it wasn't about him cheating. It was about me being afraid. Afraid I wasn't enough. Afraid I'd lose someone good. So I sabotaged it before it could happen. And in doing so, made it happen. I check his Instagram sometimes. He hasn't blocked me, just doesn't post much. But he looks okay. Better than I expected. I heard from a mutual friend he's going to therapy. That stings in a strange way. He's healing. Meanwhile, I'm unraveling. And the worst part is, I still love him. More than ever. And I'd give anything to go back. To choose trust instead of fear. To speak instead of scheme. To believe him when he said he loved me instead of searching for proof that he didn't. But this is my bed. I made it. And now I lie in it. Alone.